Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Tabletop Game Shop Simulator. And if you're looking at this and you're thinking, okay Pendra, hang on, is this one of those types of games where we run a shop and spend all of our time stacking shelves? Then yes, you're absolutely right. It is one of those games. Well done you, good job. And in this one, we run a tabletop gaming shop. So we build and paint little figurines, we engage in tabletop battles with the customers, and of course, because we absolutely have to, we stock the shelves. Thrilling shelf stocking awaits us. So do you know what, here we go, let's get on with it, shall we? Time to jump into the demo of Tabletop Game Shop Simulator, which is quite fun to say, and do a little bit of tabletop gaming. Okie doke, here we go. And I think we're just thrown right into the game. There's no little kind of tutorial or intro sequence or anything like that, no preamble, just there you go, you're across the road from your tabletop gaming shop, and that's kind of the way it is. Okay, so there is our tabletop gaming shop. I realised I just walked into the road there without looking both ways. Oh dear me, that's very irresponsible. Fortunately, nothing was coming, which is quite handy. That looks like a very old car. Also, I can't walk any further that way, which is a little bit of a shame, because I was planning on having a bit of a wander, but no. So over there, we have the City Tavern, and then there is quite a big sort of red brick building here where our shop can be found, and then over here, we have another City Tavern, and again, we can't go that way either. Oh, I wanted to go and have a little look around. I wanted to explore the locale, but okay, right. Let's go into here then. So our shop, I mean, can we change that title? At the moment, it's called Tabletop Game Shop, which I guess, is quite good. It's quite descriptive and it tells people what they need to know, but I feel like we could come up with a better name. Can we change that? Can we click it and change it? No. Okay. Oh, sorry, madams. I do apologise. Right. Okay. The door magically opens for us, which is very exciting. Place an order. Okay, here we go. To start selling products, you'll first need to order them. That makes perfect sense. Head to the market store to purchase your first miniature boxes, add them to your cart, then check them out from your cart to arrange delivery. Right, so as often happens in games like this, we need to use a computer to go and order some bits and bobs. Right, you are. So here's our kind of point of sale thingamajig. There's our little kind of cash register, what's it? And over here, we've got one shelf that can hold 6 different sort of collections of products. Okay, right, that's fine. Did I just see somebody waiting outside? Hello there. Hi, sorry, we'll be open in a second. I just need to order some things for you to buy. Okay, and then over here, we have a door which is very much locked away. It's under construction and it's coming soon. Okay, so that is, not available in the demo right now. Okay, so we need to go to here and order a few bits and bobs. Okay, right, miniatures. So right now, we can only order this miniature pack. That's kind of it. That's all we can do. We got any money? Oh, we've got $4,000. Okay, so can we order quite a lot of these? Insufficient level for the undead army, the demons, the guardians, all that kind of stuff. Then we've got games. Okay, so this is like accessories, so the army books and rule books and things. Then we've got tools, this is for painting your miniatures. Then we've got merch, and then we've got just sort of shop stuff like shelves and tables and what have you. Okay, now this is quite exciting because I do have a bit of a history with such things. A long time ago, many years ago, and I mean I'm only 21 of course right now, sort of ish, so a few years ago maybe, possibly, I did play Warhammer. It's now Warhammer Fantasy Battles or whatever it is, and I did have quite a good dwarf army. They had all sorts of exciting war machines and things, and people with hammers and such like, proper sort of classic sort of Tolkien-esque fantasy dwarves, if you like. I had an army of them, and they were quite good. I used to play the game. I used to go around to people's houses and play great big battles that would last days and days, and it was very exciting. And I would paint them. I would paint up the figures. So that's kind of what this is all about, this bit here. So you might be unfamiliar with this. Just thinking about it, you might be thinking, I don't know what any of this is. So these are little figurines. This is a box of little figures that you would buy and assemble, and some of them are just kind of your stock figures that are in the same sort of position. Some you can customize. You can sort of add different arms, put them into different positions, maybe have different hats, heads, whatever else, and you can sort of customize your little sort of your little fighting force, if you like. And then you assemble them, you stick them on a base, and then you paint them with all of these things here, all sorts of different kind of paint sets and paint brushes and undercoats and things. And then I mean, you don't have to paint them to battle them, and then you take them onto a battlefield, which is normally a great big kind of big flat board type thing, and then you fight using a rule set, and you roll dice, and you move people certain ways, and you can cast spells, and use cannons, and whatever else, as in that's a fantasy one. There's the sort of 40k equivalent, which is the same sort of thing, but in the future, with, Space Marines, and Tyranids, and Eldar, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what it is. So we are painting and we're painting and assembling little miniatures to then fight with them on a tabletop game. That is what this is about if you're looking at it thinking, I don't know what any of this is. Yeah, I used to collect the Dwarf Army, and I still do play Blood Bowl. So I have got some Blood Bowl miniatures. I've got a few of those around, and some are painted and some aren't, but I've got a few Blood Bowl teams, which is fun. So I think we will grab a few of these. We're going to need... I mean, how many do we get? Do we spend half our money on that? So spend half our money on these. It was 9 per box. Oh, okay, no, maybe not that many. Hang on. Bring that down. Bring that down to 5. So we'll do that. I think that seems like a good plan. So we'll do that. Can we buy anything else? Is everything else locked away apart from a shelf? That is a bit disappointing. Yeah, okay, right. Purchase that then. Your products have been delivered to your store. Here we go. Here we go. Right. How are they looking? How are they looking? And how do I come out of here? Do I press escape? Yes, I do. Are they in a nice, neat pile? No, they're not. They're scattered around this poor lady here. Hello there. Right, so grab. Can we grab more than one box at a time? No. Okay, right. So we've opened up the box. And now, of course, we have to put things onto a shelf. Oh, it's classic. Okay, and then we've got... oh, there you go. And then we put that in the bin. Okay. I mean, yes, it is very definitely one of those types of games. But here we go, look. So, Forge Wars Battle. That's the big thing right now, is it? Okay, so we'll grab this. So, yeah, put that onto there. And then I think what we'll do is, the other two, we will keep in storage. We'll keep them sort of behind here somewhere. Have we got like a shelf that we can use? Or do we have to put it down here? Okay, I'm gonna strategically position it just there on the ground. Okay, so we'll do that. This one here, I think we will put on the shelf. So we've got two full top shelves. Now what would you like us to... Oh, now I need to put a price on it, of course. Yes, no price. So the market price is... We bought them for $22.22, which is a lovely, very convenient price. All the twos. And we can set them to the market price of $32. But I think... can we add... Yeah, knock 10% off. We want them to be cheaper. We want people to come here and buy their miniatures. Thank you very much. There we go. And I think it sets all of those onto the same price. Right, miniature boxes now available for sale in your shop. Yes, I know, just put them out onto the shelves and set the price. But you can also open boxes to collect miniature pieces to assemble. Pick up a box and open it to get its pieces. Okay, right, hang on a second, hang on. What we're going to do is we're going to open this and then put that back down on the floor. And then... we will take one of these boxes. So we've got to grab one of those, have we? Yeah, okay, hang on. How do we... No, not like that. I want to grab one of those. But I don't know how... Oh, right-click, so I was left-clicking. Right, okay, so there we go. So we grab this, and now we can unpack it. Okay, so unpack this, and we've got ourselves on a sprue... which is the sort of the plastic moulding type thing, or the resin moulding thing. We've got an arm of like an archer type person, and there's like a person's head in a helmet, and there's a hand, and there's like a shoulder. Okay, and that's the foot of a dragon or something. Oh, and there's like a monstery face. Okay, so we've picked up various component pieces of its sort of individual figures. So we've got the head of a footman. We've got ourselves the arm and bow of a wall archer, the left, possibly, leg of a ghoul hound, a shoulder of a skeletal spearman, the head of a familiar of ash, and an arm of a putrid imp. Okay, so each model, each figurine, consists of 5 pieces, and we've got 1 each of those. Okay, right. So do we now have to keep opening things to sort of complete various figurines and things? Is that what we're supposed to do? I'm just going to pop that onto there to finish that off again, because, you know, it's important and everything. What do we do now, then? What do we do now, game? I'm not quite sure what you would like us to do. Can we open up? Can we just open? Right, we're open. Come in and buy many exciting things, people. Come in. Hello there. Hello, welcome. Welcome aboard. Can I interest you in some figurines? Hopefully you're interested in Forge Wars Battle figurines, because we don't have much else. But yeah, it's fine. There you go. Oh, you've got your own bag. You brought your own bag with you. That's quite handy. Right, so you come over here. Now, I believe we have to do all the scanny stuff. Okay, so bip, 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 and bip. That's 144 monies. He is paying via card. So we can just do this, tap that, and there we go. Chappie is happy. Right, you need to pay up. There you go, 86.40. You've got cash. Okay, so you've given us 90, so you need 360. So 1, 2, 3, 50, and 60. Okay, I'm glad they're all labelled. Validate payment, there you go. Because like American coins, I don't really know what I'm looking at with American coins. You're paying with cash, okay. You what? You gave us $200. Oh, crikey. Okay, 84. So 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60, 70. And 2 of those just to mix it up a little bit. There you go. You enjoy. Right. There we go. Can you pay by card, please? It's a lot easier. Oh, crikey. Okay. 13, 60, 10, 11, 12, 13, 50, and 10. Yay. Right. There you go. Hello there. Yep. You want some stuff? Right. You're going to pay with cash as well. 34. So 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60, 70, and 2 of those makes 80. Right, can you pay by card, please? Can you pay by card? Yay! Thank goodness. 86.40. There we go. Pleasure doing business with you. Surely we're going to be almost out of stock very soon. I mean, this is good. This is fine, because we like that. Yay for money. 480. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60, 70, 80. There you go. And you... Oh, no, you're not our final customer. I thought you might be the final customer, but you are not. 115.2. There you go. Yes. Right, can you hold on there, sir? Hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm just going to stock up the shelves because we appear to be having a massive rush on these things. Right, here we go. Hello. Right, yep. Sorry, you want to buy the things? Pay with card? No, you're a cash person. 10, 11, 12, 13, 50 and 60. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you. You're just buying the one box. Just, you know, trying to figure out how it works and, you know, whether it's for you. That's fine. I get that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Have 4 of those. And you've bought one as well. Or maybe you two are sort of playing together. Maybe you two are playing together. So 120. And you're sort of going to fight each other with your starter boxes. That's quite fun. You're swinging that bag very dramatically. That is excessive bag swing. Oh, you're buying just the one as well. Okay, again, I'm not complaining. That's okay. Because, yeah, maybe you're topping things up. Maybe you've already got a great big army and you need some spare parts or whatever. Right, hello there. We've only got 8 boxes left. Oh, you're just not interested. You sauntered in and then you've sauntered right out again. You just were not bothered at all. Okay. You're just going for the one box. Again, people are sort of being a bit more cautious about it now, which is interesting, I suppose. Are you buying just the one? Oh, no, you've bought 2. Okay. 57, 60. There you go. The storage is a special place in your shop. It contains the office where you can manage and edit your shop. You can also store your products there in special furniture designed for this purpose. Unlike the rest of the shop, customers do not have access to the storage. Okay, where is the storage? New products available, Forge Wars Battle Poster, and a storage shelf. Okay, right, I feel like we might need to order in some more things, because it appears to be massively popular in here, and we are sold out of everything. Wait there, everybody. I didn't realise there'd be such a rush on these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 240. Hello there. You just want one thing. You're paying with cash as well. 120. Okay, right, hang on. We need to order some things. I've got quite a lot of money. I need to order some more things. We'll have another 5, please. Hang on. Can we order extra things as well now? Can we order... Oh, yeah. A storage shelf. And we'll add a couple of posters. There we go. Right. Purchase that. That will magically teleport outside. Oh, hang on. Oh, here, look. This is that I don't like the doors auto-opening and closing. Oh, somebody's left some rubbish. How outrageous. How rude. Okay, so this is... What's in here? Oh, it's a poster. Right. Why did they deliver a poster in a massive box? That seems a bit strange. Okay, so we put a poster there and then chuck that away. We do need to restock the shelves with something, I feel. So hang on a minute. There we go. Look, the shelves have got stuff on, everybody. Here we go. Although I would like to obviously get my own things as well. I want to have my own little collection and paint stuff and what have you. Okay, put that into there. Then we've got this. Oh, wait there, sir. Hang on a second. I'm very busy. I'm on my own today. Right, couple of boxes, sir. There we go. Thank you very much. 42, that's 20, that's 40, that's 1, that's 2. Another 40 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Farewell, sir. Have a lovely day. Right, hang on. Just do some tidying up. Please ignore all of the things on the street. And please do not steal them, because I need them. Right, that can go just there. Then we've got to put that in the bin. Then we need to... I feel like we need to clean up a little bit. Also, when does the shop shut? Oh, hang on. There's a time at the top middle. I didn't even notice the time. It's coming up to 4 o'clock. Okay. 86, 40. There we go. Lovely. Oh, okay. We like you. You can come back. You're a big spender. Yeah, there you go. And are you... Oh, you're also buying quite a lot of stuff. You're a cash buyer. So 13. So 11, 12, 13. And 60 is that plus that. There we go. Oh, my goodness me. You've bought so many things. We should do like a loyalty card thing. Because you definitely get one of those. Because you bought many exciting things there, sir. Okay, right. Get back over here. Restock. Just chuck all the stuff onto the shelves that we can. Oh, there's somebody else coming in. Hello. Hi there. I do want to stock things up again. And also, I want to get our little sort of storeroom thing sorted out. So I can just put the shelves in there. The boxes on the shelves in there. Rather than... hang on a minute. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Rather than having them just sort of scattered on the floor and such. Also, is our bin? Oh, I can chuck stuff in the bin in there. Okay, that's perfect. Right. Hello. Sorry for the wait. Sorry about that. Right. Cash. 360. 1, 2, 3. 50 and a 10 makes 60. Hello. There we go. You're also paying by cash. 13, 6, 1, 2, 3. 50 and 10. I don't imagine a shop... Oh, crikey, that's a lot of things. Oh, and it floats. Magic. I was going to say, I don't imagine that many places these days would do this much trade in cash. Certainly not here in the UK anyway. I would say it's more sort of card payment stuff. 144. That's it. We're nearly on 4,000 money is where we started. But we've got some extra stock. And, of course, we've got a couple of posters. And we've bought some shelves for the other room. So that's actually quite good. That's quite a handy thing. Okay, is the shop shut? I'm going to shut the shop. I'm going to close the shop rather briefly and have a look in here. So what do we do in here? What's this? Oh, we can change the name. We can change the name. Okay, so we can expand the shop. Okay, so we need shop level 3 to do that. We're shop level 2. Or we could expand the storage. We need to be shop level 6 to do that. No bills to pay. Well, that's quite nice. But we can change the shop name. Okay, right. So what do we change the shop name to? We're going to call our shop Game Shop Work, which is a completely original name that has nothing to do with an existing retailer of such products. Absolutely not at all. It's completely unique, and any resemblance to existing stores, fictional or real, is completely coincidental. Anyway, there we go. So validate that. And now, there we go. So does it say that on the front of the shop? Also, do we need to... There we go. Right, there's our cleaning equipment. Sometimes customers drop litter in your shop. If your shop is dirty, your shop score will decrease and customers will be less likely to enter. Okay, so pick up trash on the floor to recycle it, which we have done, and use the broom to clean up stains. Okay, right, we can do some sweeping. Oh, crikey, okay, that went a bit strange. Oh, we really have to scrub. We really properly have to scrub at the stains. Okay, scrubbity scrub. How's it looking? How are we looking? There you go, that looks better, doesn't it? Lovely. Okay, go back into here, pop that back. Do I just drop it? Oh, it just goes back into there. So that allows you to redecorate the store. Okay, can we play? How do I redecorate the store? How do I redecorate the store, game? I want to change the walls and everything else. I can move it, but I can't do anything with it. Maybe, do I need to buy things? Do I need to buy paint or whatever? Oh, I'd like to redecorate the store a little bit. Because, you know, although the walls are lovely, you know, with this sort of wooden effect and the plain top, it would be better if there was a dash more colour, shall we say. Just something a little bit more exciting. Whatever the case, let's go and order some more things. So we're still only level 2. So we have to be shop level 4 to get the undead army. Okay, so we need to buy quite a lot of these. So I think we buy 10 lots of those. And then we can get some out on the shelves and we can store some stuff away. Although if we have another shelf, that might help quite a bit. So we'll do that. Yeah, okay. So purchase that. Down our money goes. Everything is just unceremoniously dumped outside, which I do find an odd thing about these games. It is a curious oddity that stuff is just literally thrown onto the street and nobody steals anything. Like, nobody runs in and goes, oh, brilliant, free things lying around outside in the public domain. I'll have that, thank you. Which I think possibly would happen, wouldn't it, if you left them there long enough? Right, okay, so now we need to do some scintillating shelf stacking. Here we go. Let's get all this done. All of that can be full of Forge Wars stuff. And then I might possibly help myself to a few. Just because I want to build up my little kind of figure collection. And then eventually at some point, I imagine we'll be able to get a table. And then we can have ourselves like battles on the table, because that will be an important thing. Surely we can do that. I don't know if we can do it in the demo. I would like to think we should be able to. So yes, we will see. So let's do that. And the bottom shelves here can be those things. And then we'll save the other shelf space for everything else, for other products that might come in. So we've got a few left. So yeah, open this up. Pop that open. Throw that onto there. Drop that, because we're going to plunder that. And then we've got this. So we can take those and put them onto there. Right, lovely. So they're no longer just sort of hanging around in the street. We can now put them into here to keep them at least vaguely safe. Right, okay, that seems like a good idea. So take these and put them onto here. Hooray for shelf stacking. And then we're going to have one of these. And we are going to open it. Okay, looks like an elf head or something. Got some legs, got an arm, got a face, got some legs and a tail, and some sort of giant body type thing. Okay. We found a couple of extra pieces of a few things. And yeah, we've picked up some additional bits and bobs. Okay, this is exciting. So yeah, the putrid imp. We picked up a new piece of that then, I think. Okay, we're going to have another one. Because, you know, we can, because we like all these things. So open it up. It's a sword, it's a body, it's some legs, it's more legs. It's an arm. And, oh, it's that chappie's head again. Okay, the wall archer is nearly complete. Couple of extra pieces. And we will be pretty good for a wall archer. Okay. I think we might have clicked on the ghoul hound in the middle. The putrid imp is nearly complete now. 4 out of 5 pieces. Come on. Come on. Give us what we need to get ourselves a putrid imp. Ooh. Ooh. That's shiny. Oh, that's exciting. We've got like shiny variants of things, even though we're gonna, like, you know, paint over it. But okay. Hellas, the Scarlet Count. Ooh, very dramatic. Okay. Oh, that tells you what army they're from. So they're from the Guardians. They're demons. And yeah, these things are clearly undead. Yeah, the ghoul and the count and the skeleton archers and such. They are the undead. I'm going to keep going. I'd like another one, please. Give me more shiny things. Okay, so that's some more things. There we go. You've gathered all the pieces you need to assemble your first miniature. Go to your collection and click on the assemble button. Right, okay, what have we got? We've got, oh yeah, a ghoul hound. We can assemble a ghoul hound, and look, there's a little sort of incomplete model button thing. So I imagine, do we now need to assemble it? Oh, it's assembling by magic. Okay, I mean, normally you'd use glue and such like to sort of stick those bits on, but okay, there we go. That's our first completed miniature. Okay, that's exciting. Right, so we'll take that, and we can either sell that for a straight up 65 monies, or we can keep it for battling. And it's got assault plus 20. It's got some sort of skill type thing. Okay, how do we paint it? I'd love to paint that. That would be exciting. How many things have we got? 4. Oh, botherations. Okay, we might just go and open another box. I'm having another one. I'm not addicted. It's fine. I can manage this. Okay. Again, not what we wanted. I want to complete just one more thing, please. Come on, come on. Just one more. There we go. No, still not enough to complete a thing. This is fine. It's my shop. I'm opening all the things because I want to. Right, we'll have all that. Still not enough pieces to complete a miniature. It must have so many spares. We must have so many spares. Come on, give us something to complete another thing. That's outrageous. That is outrageous. Now, interestingly, that's not how it actually works when you do this. You wouldn't sort of have random spare parts in a box that you would then need to hope that you can find all the right bits to make up a model. You would buy a kit. You would buy, say, the undead army kit, and it would come with what you need to make, skeletons and such. You wouldn't just have like random incomplete bits. That would be silly. But right, we'll fill those in. Right, there's 2 things there. I'm going to have those. Chuck that in the bin. I'm going to have these. These are mine. Claim. Bagsies. Okay, open it up. Give us the bits. Again, no. Although we do have a piece of a lightning witch, which sounds very dramatic. We have nearly completed the footman and the wall archer, but we haven't quite got the bit. So let's open this up. Boop, boop, boop. Still not enough. Still not enough to complete anything. Oh, dearie me. Okay, never mind. Right, we can't just keep... We're going to run out of money if we keep doing that. So, okay, so entries end the day. Right, bills. Let's pay the rent. We'll pay electricity, and we haven't got any salaries. Okay, so pay off all the bills. We spent quite a bit of money, but that's to be expected. Because... we bought a lot of things in, and we bought shelves and things like that. So that's all fine. There we go. So go to the next day. Oh, okay. We appear outside. I didn't look again. Always look before crossing the road, folks. And we'll open up because I think I need to get to level. Where do we get exciting things? Level 5 is dice sets and rule books. Level 3 is painting stuff. Okay. And level 4 is different kind of sort of models. We get the undead army. So I think, for now, we will just kind of stand around for a bit and try to get up to shop level 3. We just need to make a lot of sales and get the correct change and such like. So, yeah, we'll do that until... Good grief, madam, you're buying many things. Well done, you're always welcome here. That is wonderful. So, yeah, we'll just keep going until the shop level goes up to level 3. Although, by the look of that, with those sales that we just made, okay, we're not going to be far off from getting there after this sale, I think. What, another couple of sales like that? Maybe another one big sale or a couple of smaller transactions, and we should be okay. So, yeah, okay, right, let's just sort of hang around for a bit, wait for people to come in, buy some lovely, exciting goodies, and then, yeah, we'll try and get the shop level up to level 3, and then we'll go and buy some different things. We'll buy some painting sets and whatever else we could buy when we got to level 3. We'll buy some different bits and bobs to sell. Okay, right, I think this is going to get us up to shop level 3. This person here has bought many exciting things, and you're paying in cash. That's fair enough. You want 840, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, and... Oh, we're not quite at shop level 3. I thought maybe that would get us there, but no, I think you're going to get us there, though. And there we go, shop level 3, so we can buy painting stuff, and we can buy like a cardboard character and a basic painting table. Oh my goodness me, you've bought 20 bajillion things. Oh, you're splendid. Yes, you can come back again as well. Okay, right, there's somebody there, so I think as soon as your transaction is done... Oh, crikey, you're buying everything as well. Okay, have we got anything left? There are a few things left. You would like 20, so 20, 5, 6, 7, and 20. Okay, but hang on, I want to order some things. Wait there, folks, wait there. So, we're going to order 2 of those. So 2 brush sets, 2 paint sets, and then I'd like a painting table and an exciting cardboard character thing. That's quite fun. Do you know what, actually? We'll buy another couple of paint sets. There we go. That's quite a lot of money. And of course, it's all going to end up outside, which is a bit silly. Right, we'll have that. Thank you so much. There we go. I will take your money. I will give you 1360. Hopefully, if I can count, which often I can't. There we go. You've got those 2. That is 5760. Pleasure doing business with you. Hello there. You want those 3. That is 8640. Lovely. Look at that. The money coming back in, which is excellent. Right. Wait there. Hang on, everybody. Right. Is this the painting table? Right. This is the painting table. Okay. So that is going to go just here. So people can buy their things and then they can paint them in our shop. Because that sounds like a fun thing to do. We'll also supply the paint so they can actually get on with it. There you go. 144. Oh, crikeys. Okay. Right, hang on a minute. You're paying in cash. That is 16. Oh, that's quite easy. Oh, that was lovely. There you go. And you've bought a couple of things. Hello. You want to pay with that. That's 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, can you please wait? Look, somebody's painting. Somebody's over there. They're painting at the painting table, which I know I shouldn't be surprised about, but it's exciting. 55, 56. Lovely. You've got those 2. Right, I think we might have a bit of a break in customers. So 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, and a couple of them for fun. Right, there we go. Hang on. So run over here, grab this thing. So this is like a big cutout thing. So that can go just there. Very dramatic looking. Okay. And then, yeah, look at that. We've got paints. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can go onto there. We'll drop that for now. We need to set a price for those. So, yeah, set to market price minus 10%. There we go. Right. We've got some paints. People can now paint, which is exciting. And I think, have they already started going for them? I think maybe they have. And brushes can go onto there, set a price for those, like that. Okay, so we've now got paints and brushes on offer as well, and already somebody, I think, is buying a paint set. Okay, that's exciting. There we go. You know, I used to be quite good at paint. Oh, crikey, you've bought lots of paint sets. I used to be quite good at painting the miniatures. Oh, yeah, it's passable. I was never going to be like, you know, a world-class superstar at painting the things, but I was always all right with them. But I stopped a long time ago. As in, yeah, collecting and painting them. So I'd be rubbish now, and particularly now my eyes are a bit shot to pieces. I didn't have to wear glasses back in the day, but now I do, to see things that are near to my face. So, yeah, I imagine I might find it quite difficult to do nowadays. But yeah, I mean, I have got some stuff that I need to paint. I got bought a few bits and bobs that I could do with painting. And of course, I still do play Blood Bowl. We have our sort of annual Blood Bowl tournament, where, you know, I have teams. We have little teams of figures and we roll dice and move around a board, and generally I don't do very well. I tend to lose all the time. But yeah, that's fine. That is the way of things. It is the Geek Cupboard way. But yeah, I don't imagine I'd be any good at the whole... Hang on, are you buying brush sets? Yes, you are. I don't imagine I'd be very good at the sort of painting anymore. But yeah, people I know do it, and they're really good. Some people are excellent at it. 148.50. I mean, maybe if I got back into it and I did it a lot, as with anything, I suppose, I would end up getting quite good at it. But yeah, it's the time thing, isn't it? I do a lot of YouTube now, funnily enough. So yeah, a bit less time for doing all this kind of stuff. But there you go. Right, 550. I think, have you bought most... Oh, cry, hang on a minute, hang on. We're out of lots of things. Also, that is litter. That needs to go in the bin. That is also a bit rubbishy. And we need some more of these. We need to buy some more of those, I think. We'll purchase those. We have got a couple of boxes in here. So we should be able to stock the shelves back up pretty quickly if we hurry. People are in the shop. Hello, sorry, it's just me here today. Sorry. Restock that. Okay, the painting stuff is flying off the shelves. Good grief. Okay, there you go. That's 55.80. Thank you very much. Cheerio. See you later, madam. You're walking with like a sort of a confident swagger as well, swinging the bag around. I like how when they come to the paying thing, they don't put their stuff down carefully. They just sort of lob it and it all just scatters around. That is quite fun. I like that. Let's see if you do it. There you go. You're going to put it down. No, just sort of throw it in. It's fine. You Peter bought all the painting stuff as well. You're going to leave any for anybody else? 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 70. Two of those to make 80. Right, hello there. You've bought a few bits and bobs. There we go. Just scan those through. That's 114.30. Okay, that's good. Right. Okay, we're out of pretty much everything. Although, we have got a painting table. And there it is. Look, got some paintbrushes, got a little bit where you sort of, if you've got too much paint on your brush, you can dab it on there, so you can like, dry brush and things. Got the little kind of paint pots, got the sort of water for the brushes. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that. That's good. Hang on a minute. Who on earth is drinking out of these? That there looks like it's been in the bin for about 2 months. Good grief. Right. Hello. Sorry. There you go. Are you cash buying? Yes, you are. You need 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. That's for you. Lots of coins. Yay for the shiny coins. You're also doing that. 13. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 50, and 2 of those. There you go. We're at level 4 already. We can get demons. We can get guardians. We can get the undead and a miniature sales table. Okay, I think you're going to be our final customer because I think the time appears to have stopped at 8 o'clock. So I think, do we get to 8 o'clock? There we go. So 8 o'clock is the end of the day. So we'll shut the shop. We have got all of these things outside, which I think we do need to put back on the shelves. So let me sort that out first. Let me just grab all of these boxes of these sort of regular miniatures. So we'll do that. So the regular models can go on there. And then we will treat ourselves to, I think, some more paints because they appear to have flown off the shelves. And then we'll get some more of the sort of specific packs, I think. That'll be exciting because, we have got special packs for certain armies now. We've got the demon box and the undead box and such. So we shall get those as well, I think. But, let's just get these all done first. So go like that. Okay, so do that. Then we want to go here. Okay, so tools. Let's buy 2 lots of that and 2 lots of that. So we're going to have 10 small paint sets and 10 brush sets. I think maybe another 2 lots though. So 1,000 of our money's on that. Ouch. Do we get another shelf? I think we get another shelf. And then I would like to get, a few of these. So 9 per box. So can we go like that and like that and like that? 2,656 monies. We've got 2,662. We are not going to have very much money left. I mean, let's hope that we're walking home and we're not getting the bus or something because we can't afford that. Okay. Oh, the delivery fees are 40 as well. So we pay for a bit of delivery. Oh, we can't afford it. 2,696. No, the delivery fees have done us over. Okay, we'll get 1 less set of painting things. 2,448. Okay, right, there we go. So we need to get the extra shelf and hang on, drop that. I want to move you. So shifty you over. So you come here and then pick up this, open that and put that, sort of flush with that one there. And then we've got the box to chuck in the bin. Yeah, that's all fine. Right, you can stand there because that, in fact, can we put you maybe more sort of, dramatically in the corner, sort of like that. There you go. So you're facing outward to the room. Then I realise our stuff is outside, but we do need to do a little bit of cleaning of the shop. Just, you know, just a bit of a scrub around here and there. There we go. Is that it? Are we all clean? Yes. Okay. So drop that, put that back into there. And then we've got all these things. So that is the paint sets. So they're going onto there. And we'll put the paint sets underneath as well. Ah, right. This is the Demon's Army box. So they can go on the top. So now this thing here, these boxes had all the different kind of armies in. So we had demons, it had the humans, what they're called, the paladin, the guardians. They had the guardians. That was it. I just tried to clip my fingers. And it had the undead. So it had a mix of all the different things. These have just got demons in. That's it. So you know what you're getting with that. So you might be sort of collecting for a demon army. Right, here are the guardians. So put those onto there. So they can go onto that shelf. And then just here, oh, we've got paints. Hang on a minute. The paints can go just there. Very nice. Chuck that into the bin. I feel like we should recycle a bit better, but there we go. That can go just there. So 3 lots of paints we've got, which is pretty good. And then the demons, so they can go back onto there. Put them onto the shelf. Red hot shelf stacking action. I did promise red hot shelf stacking action. I did say there's going to be some fun shelf stacking stuff going on. Right, and here is the undead. Okay, so that's our third sort of different army type. Right, so the guardians can go into here. And then chuck that in the bin. And what have we got? That's brushes. Okay, they sold very well. So chuck the brushes onto there. So yeah, it's worked out quite well. The painting stuff is near the painting table. That wasn't really intentional, but it's worked out okay, thankfully. I also feel like we could maximise the shelf space with the brushes and the paint sets. I feel like if we turn them sideways, we could get 10 on there rather than 5 or whatever it is, but okay. Right, here we go. So the final thing goes on like that, and then all we need to do is set some prices. Okay, so these are going to be market price. We're not going to have those any cheaper. So the paints can be cheaper. So the paints can be a bit cheaper. They're on a promo, as are the generic sets. But these are going to be the standard normal price, which I think is fine. And let's go to here. Do we need to do anything else? We could expand the shop, but we haven't got enough money. But we are allowed to do that. What I would like to do is, where's the table where people can battle? I feel like that's going to be an important thing. So hang on, miniatures. The next thing is shop level 8 to get large miniatures, which seems like a weird sort of contradiction of terms. But yeah, so a large miniature pack. Okay, that's level 8. Level 5, we can get some dice and a rule book. Okay, that's important. That's quite useful. Level 13 is spray paint. Level 6 is a book. Okay, so a book about the characters in the world, I imagine. And then the shop. Basic gaming table. Level 5. Okay, let's go to level 5, shall we? Because then we can play the games. Although, right now, let's maybe do some painting. To paint a miniature, click on the circles when they align with the golden ring. The faster you paint, the more points you score, and the higher the miniature selling price. Click on the circles when they align with the golden ring. What? Okay, I'm going to click and see what happens. This is going to be a disaster, I imagine. Oh, okay. Oh, I see I have to click on the thing. Oh, I see. Sorry, I was miles. I was just clicking the mouse anywhere. Okay, so like that. This is quite tricky. This is very difficult. That's incredibly fast. Oh dear, my creature looks... Okay, no, that looks alright. That looks okay. We added $32.25 to its sale price. And it's got a score of nearly 5,000. Yeah, it's worth nearly $100, that model there. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. So that's still in our miniatures collection. But that's all we've got. Okay, I think, do you know what we're going to do? From this low shelf here, yeah, we won't buy any more stuff because we haven't got that much money. We're going to grab a pack, we're going to open it, and we're going to see if we can complete another thing. No, we cannot. Oh dear. We're going to have another pack, and we're going to open it and see if we can complete anything. Yes. Okay, we can assemble a wall archer. Okay, there's a body, there's a head, there's his arm with a bow, there's the legs, and there you go. Hello there, wall archer. Right, so that's worth 65 monies. But then, if we go and paint this, and I sort of understand how this is working now, so click in here like that. Okay, so click on the circles. I imagine it's the outer circle, is it, and not the inner circle? Is that what I'm supposed to be clicking on? Is it the outer or the inner? Oh, now I don't know. Oh, now I'm not sure. Okay, I think I messed that up. That's that. I mean, it's got eyes at least. So, yeah, I did 28.15 to that. Is it the outer circle or the inner circle? Or just as long as it's in the circle, that's absolutely fine? I'm not really sure. Okay, whatever the case, there we go. So we've now got 2 painted things. And because that looks a bit untidy there, I'm just gonna open up some more stuff. A skeletal spearman. Yes. Okay, let's assemble a skelly boy. There's a ribcage, there's his skeleton-y head, there's his arms, there's his skelly legs. Right, there we go. And then 65 monies at the moment. Nip over to our painting table and we will paint you. So let's see what we can do. So can we get this all within the thing? I think it's just got to be within the circles. I don't think it has to be, it's got to be within that main circle, look. So as long as we get it within there, it's okay. But yeah, if we miss it, that's going to be bad. And that is quite tricky. So there we go. That's now got a value of over 100 monies. Okay, that's exciting. Can we not order a miniature sales table? Ah, we can't afford it. Okay, we can, but we can't afford it right now. Okay, right, end of the day, we'll pay our bills, because that makes sense. And we'll go to the next day and... Did it again. Okay, no, it's all fine. That same car is parked down there still. It's all good. We're going to go in here. We'll open the shop, because there's nothing much else to do at the minute. And yeah, we need to get some money. We need to get some money, and we need to get up to level 5. And once we're at shop level 5, we can then get ourselves like a table. We get a gaming table in, and we can have people coming in to play games, which I think will be quite exciting. So let's just run through. Oh, I was going to say quite a lot of sales, hopefully, but you've bought one thing. Do you know what? Better than nothing at all. Thank you for your custom. You bought one thing as well, but okay. Right, that's 28.80. Oh, crikey, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Right, so yeah, we'll run time on until we've got some cash. Oh, you're going to the painting table. You're very welcome, sir. Take a seat. Have a little paint. Do some painting of the things you've just bought. If you need some different colour paints or some new brushes, there's some stuff over there behind you, just so you know. Subtle hint to maybe buy our stuff. But, yeah, okay, let's keep selling stuff until we get to shop level 5. Do you know who we haven't seen just yet? We haven't seen Christmas Jumper Guy. Maybe he'll pop by at some point. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe he's really big into the whole sort of, miniature wargaming scene. Or maybe, because, he is Christmas Jumper Guy, maybe he's buying some people some Christmas presents in the form of lovely kind of gaming miniatures and painting sets and things. Maybe that's what's happening. But yes, it would be good if he could pop by. It'd be lovely to see Christmas Jumper Guy again. Right, okay, this person's bought quite a lot of stuff. That's lovely. Thank you very much. One thing I have realised... Oh, somebody's dropped something there. One thing I have noticed is that I think we're being paid for people to use our painting table. I think if we can just get you sorted and the person remains at the painting table, I think... Oh, that's quite nice and easy. There you go. If we look at our money, it is creeping up a little bit. So I think they pay 50 cents by the look of it, because there's 2 people over there now. So I think individually they pay 50 cents for every single minute that they're at the painting table, which does seem a little bit expensive to me. But no, that's quite welcome. So yeah, we've got like a sort of a passive source of income now, which is quite nice. I didn't realise that was the case. I just thought that was just going to be there to bring people in. It was a nice little sort of fun thing to have. But no, it actually is a sort of a profit-making thing. Wonderful. I think this might be it. I think this is the transaction that gets us onto level 5 right at the end of the day. It's taken a very long time to get to level 5. But here we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 60, 70, and just a couple of different coins to mix it up a bit. And we're at level 5. Okay. We've got quite a bit of money. Our stock is quite depleted because I've just been sort of selling stuff all day. But we can now buy a dice set. and a rulebook, which is important, but more excitingly, we can have a basic gaming table. Okay, right, there is some litter. I don't even know what that is, but okay, I'm going to put that in the bin because it's weird. And then we'll grab this, another thing that looks like it's been there since the late 1990s, but okay. There is a bit of grot over there, so we'll scrub that. There we go. I think we can just make that magically disappear. Like that, it just sort of vanishes into the ether. Okay, yay for the magic mop. And yes, I think now we do need to buy some new stock, although we can buy a few exciting extra bits. So we're going to get a Forge Wars battle poster, because that just sounds like a fun thing. And we are going to get a basic gaming table, because that's exciting, and a miniature sales table. So we're on 1,460 monies, and we haven't actually got any stock. So we'll buy a couple of paint things and a couple of brushes. And then, we've got rule books and things. So we'll buy 2 of those and 2 of those. So we're going to have some rule books and some dice. And then miniatures. Okay, does that all retain in the thing? How are we for miniatures? We need... Okay, 1 box of the other things and quite a lot of the generic sort of army boxes. So... 4 of those and 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Can we afford that? No. No, we cannot afford that at all. In fact, that's completely out of our price range. Okay, let's go to here and we shall bring that down ever so slightly. So bring that down and bring that down again. Okay. We might need to possibly not buy some of these things. Let's not buy the undead miniature pack, the demons one or the guardians one. 3818, and we've got 3811. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll have 2 miniature packs then. 3616. We can just afford to buy all of these things, but that's kind of it. Okay, no, everything's fine. Right, so that is our miniature sales table. We're gonna put that. Where's the? Hang on, the gaming table thing can go there. So I think maybe that can go here. That can go just there, look. And then we can put our miniatures on there for people to buy. Okay, so that's what we'll do with that one. And then here we go. The basic gaming table. Yes, okay. And it can't go where I wanted it to go because the painting table is in the way. Okay, never mind. We'll put it there for as near as we can get it to over there. So we'll push it to there. And there we go, look. We've got ourselves... Oh, the rulebook. We've got a free rulebook with it. And there's like the things... Hang on. Let me chuck this in the bin. Away with you. Yes, there's the rulebook. There's the gaming board. So, it looks like it's just a... sort of like set along a bit of a path, like a track type thing with some boulders. And then we've got all sorts of like measuring devices to measure sort of range and angles and distances and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, that's quite fun. I like that. We'll see how that works. Right, a big poster that can go just there because that looks exciting. And then is it just a case of, again, stocking the shelves? No, this is new. So I think, the rule books are going to have to go down there. And then we'll chuck that in the bin. And then dice. Yeah, there we go. So the rule books and dice can go down there, look. Oh, crikey. Okay, there's a lot of dice. That's a lot of clicking. My goodness. Like that. And then they need a price. Set to market price, bring it down. Set to market price and bring it down. There you go. A little bit of a saving if you come to... has it changed a thing? Oh, no. It hasn't changed it. But you do get slightly cheaper things if you come to Game Shop Works. Right. There we go. This is a regular miniature pack thing. Okay, there we go. We can top these up. This is all good. Let's just get everything onto the shelves because this does take a while. And I know this is one of the features of these games. I know it's all about shelf stocking and people love this bit, but after a little while it does get a bit sort of, can somebody else come and do this for me, please? I want to go and like play war games and do stuff. This is like I'm actually at work. I've done this for real. So, I'm sure it's lovely. I'm sure it's very exciting. But there we go. So let's get these done. Right, there we go. Shelves stocked about as well as we can do. This middle one here looks a little bit bereft, but we'll try and top it up. But then we've got this over here. Okay, so allows you to sell miniatures. So if we wanted to put our painted miniatures on here, we could sell them. But also, how do we play games on this? How do we do that? Oh, okay. Create a new squad. To create a squad, select painted miniatures from your collection. A squad can include up to 2 different factions. You can only use 1 copy of a miniature per squad. Right, so we've got 3 painted things, but rather unfortunately, they're all from different factions. Oh no, they're not. No, we can have them. You 2 are undead and you're a guardian. Okay, so we can have you, we can have you. So they're 2 different factions, and there we go. So validate that. We've got our squad. Edit the squad. Okay, we're going to call them the lovely team. There you go. Go lovely team. Validate. Right, lovely team are ready. Play. So who we play against? We can only play during the day when the shop is open. Okay, makes perfect sense. I'm with you on that one. That's okay. Right, end the day, pay the stuff, pay the bills, go to next day. Now I'm all about just doing the thing. Hang on. There we go. Look left, look right. No, I mean, I could just walk to this crossing. I don't know why I've not been... I can't quite walk on the crossing. I can walk very near to that crossing. I can walk adjacent to it. Okay. Open up the shop. Apart from I can't get to the thing. Right. Hello. Would you like to come in? Would you like to do a battle? I'm sure you would. Yes, absolutely. Right. I'm going to click this. I'm going to press play. Okay. Do I need to play? Maybe I need somebody else to sit down at the table. Does somebody else need to sit there for me to then play against them? Possibly that is what we need. Okay, we're going to keep selling stuff until somebody sits at that table. Oh, are you? Oh no, I thought you were sitting there, sir. How disappointing. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30. Okay, still nobody sat at the table. Oh, people are buying many exciting things. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I want to do now. I feel like that's what we need to see in this game. I'd like to see how the whole sort of tabletop battling thing now plays out. Because, you know, we've... Yes, sir. Yes. Take a seat. You took a seat rather weirdly, but okay. Right. Hello. We can play you. Yes, we're going to use the lovely team. Edit the squad. Validate. Play. Why can't I play? You may only play during the day and only when the store is open. Okay. It is the day and the store is open. Sir? Sir, why can't I play? Maybe this isn't in the game. Or maybe I need... Do I need 2 more things? Maybe I need 2 more things. Oh, he's very happy about something. Well done you. Yeah, maybe I need 2 more thingamajigs to put into my team. Oh, you bought some dice. Well done. You might be the first person to buy the dice set. 10, 11, 50, 60, 70, 80. There you go. Right. Oh, hang on. Are you going to play each other? No. You're going to do some painting, and you're going to sit there, and I imagine you're just sort of reading the rules or whatever. I'm going to try again. Yeah, I just keep clicking play, and it doesn't like it. Edit the squad. We can't put 2 more people in. That is a bit of a shame. Either I need some more figures, which, do you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try and complete some figures. There we go. Yes. Okay, putrid imp. Right, assemble the putrid imp. Assemble it quicker. There we go, like that. And then we can paint that. Although you're going to be from the demon team, so I can't use you anyway. Botherations. Okay. That is a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? We'll have another one. Open it up. Just Did we complete anything? No, we didn't. Come on. I just want to have a battle. That poor guy is waiting for a battle. No. Okay, hang on a minute. Open it up. Not that I'm addicted to this at all. Right. Fort Defender. So assemble. You can click. Right. So a proper big, like, sturdy chappy. Okay. Oh, got some twins in, have we? Okay, lovely. And then, yes, we can paint that. So we can paint you. We can paint both, actually. Oh, we'll put the putrid imp on the sail thing. We'll see how that works. So there you go. Paint, and paint, and paints, and again, and this one's tricky, and again. Oh, crikey, that's even trickier, and again. Okay, that looks pretty good. That actually does look quite good. And then the imp, we should do that as well. Hurry up, because people are waiting. People are in the queue for our things. Yeah, that's fairly easy so far. There we go. Now it's on the tricky ones. So that's fast, that's very fast, that's super fast. Okay, that looks pretty good as well. So, right, hello, sorry, I was doing painting. Hi, crikeys, there's lots of you look the same. Right, let's get through these transactions. because these people are going to possibly be a little bit grumpy with us because we've been faffing about doing other things. Oh, and you bought all of the things. Hello. And a rule book. Lovely. Thank you. Right. That's 2. Oh, that's nice and easy. There we go. You've bought all of those things. Oh, lovely. 132.7. That's nice and easy. Can you pay with card as well? No. Botherations. Okay. 70 cents. Oh, crikey. I need to give you $70 then. 70 cents. There you go. Crikey, you want 21.20, 21 and 20. Right, there you go. And then on here, I think we can put our imp. There you go. So our painted imp is now ready for sale. And, oh, look, you two playing. Can I now play? I've just forced you out a little bit. I feel like I possibly shouldn't have done that. Right, Fort Defender can go in. And that's it. Validate. I've got 4. Can I... Hang on. Can I now play? Can I press play? No. It's still greyed out. I need another figure. I need another completed one. Collection. These skelly boys. What if I get... Okay. Right, hang on. Where's the skeleton pack? The undead pack. There we go. I'm going to open this and see if that allows me to complete anything. No. Okay, I'm going to open this and see if it allows me to complete anything. No. I'm going to open this and bankrupt myself and see if it allows me to complete anything. Oh my goodness me. Come on. Come on. How many more things must I have to randomly click on? Give me a completed thing. Outrageous. This is outrageous behaviour. Also, who's leaving their litter around? Okay, I'm going to open this last one and hope it's enough. It isn't enough. We've picked up so many other things. I'm going to open that. I'm going to open that. Come on. Let me complete the thing. No, so many other pieces, but nothing completed. Really? Okay, fine. That person's just playing on their own. Sorry, I'll be with you in a second. 10, 14, 10, 20, 30. Can you pay by card because it's easier? No, you're going to pay with cash. Crikeys. 7.75, 7, 50, 60, 70. Okay, we need to order some more things in. We need, say, that, and that. Can we afford that? No, we cannot. Okay, drop down that to 3. We should be able to afford that. Okay, so we've got all that. This is good. I'm going to possibly have most of these. but I'm not addicted. I haven't got a problem. Everything is fine. And also, our money is creeping up anyway right now because people are using the painting table, which is quite nice. So let's just quickly chuck all these things onto the shelves so I can then have most of them. But that's okay. It's my shop, my rules. Okay, we've restocked and I've done a bit of selling just to make sure we did have some money on the go. So here we go. Let's open up another pack. Can we complete thing? Footman, yes. Okay, right. Assemble the footman really quickly. Yay. Okay, good. Right, we're all done. Splendid. Yes. Okay, we've got a model that we can use. Let's go and paint it very quickly. Because if you are going to have a bit of a battle with them, you do want them painted. It just looks a bit snazzier, doesn't it? There we go. We'll do a lot of clicking of this. Right, so in the circle. There we go. Like that. It gets a bit harder here. That's quite tricky. That looks pretty good. I like that. I'm okay with that. Right, and then over here, sorry, I do apologise. Hang on. So edit the squad. Put in footman. Okay, so we've got 3 of the... whatever they are, defenders, what are they called? 3 of the, like, humans, if you like, and then 2 of the undead. So validate that. Can I now play? Can I please play with the lovely team? Oh, maybe I could have played before. I think I need to select the team, but okay, play. Right, we're going to play a tabletop game. To defeat your opponent, you must exceed their assault score each round to inflict your damage score. Combine your dice to activate your miniatures, and use your tokens to strengthen your attacks. I'm sure it'll make sense when we dive in. Okay, I'm going to press start. Round 1. Okay, I'm going to press that button in the middle and see what happens. Okay, we've chucked a load of dice everywhere. What do we do with these? Select dice. Oh, okay, select dices. That's fun. So we can put that down to there. Oh, I see. So that's going to trigger your attack thing. Okay, so if we do that and that can trigger you. So these can all attack. Okay, hang on. Then we can get you doing an assault +5, but then these 3 aren't doing anything. They're just useless. Because, yeah, we need 2 more swords. And we've got 3, like, sort of slashy attack things. Okay, we'll pick that one and that one. Because we can. So tick that. So, yes. Okay, so they've picked theirs, I think. I think they've picked theirs. I don't quite know what's happening now. Stuff is happening, and I feel like we should possibly be aware of what's happening. You've gone up to 4. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, something just happened there that was dramatic and exciting, possibly. Oh, they've picked their dice. So they attack. Do I need to click on things? Do I need to click to attack or whatever? I think it's just kind of happening. Round 1. Who won? We did or they did? I don't know who won. Okay, next round. I'm sure that made sense possibly to somebody. Right, roll the dice. We'll have that to activate you. That's good. And then we'll have the sword and the swooshy thing to activate you. And then we'll have another swooshy thing to make you... Does it build you up then? So we'll have that. And we'll choose that for another assault. And then we've got 1 dice there that we can't use. Okay, so we've done that. So they're now totting up their scores. So they're acquiring scores depending on the dice combos that they've got. So they've got a score of 25 at the minute, and we've got minus 35. But now we're going to get a chance to sort of come back at them with various things. So yeah, so you've got a combo here, plus 20, plus 5 couple of times. We've got lots of assaults going on. So we've won that, I think. I think that's what happened. Yeah, so we won that round. Okay, so now it's the final round. It's round 3 out of 3. It's the final round now. Oh, we haven't got any assault stuff. Is that re-roll? Is that a re-roll? We have got a lot of swords, which is quite good. Do you know what? We'll have a sword, and we'll have a sword. So we'll take that. So you're doing something, and then you're reducing their hit points. We'll have another sword to do a lot of assaulting, and then we'll just take that, and that, and that. So you can do a lot of assaulting. You can do a lot of assaulting. You're not going to do anything. The scaly boy in the middle is just going to kind of stand around and look confused. You can then assault, and you can bring down the enemy's hit points by 1. So yes, we'll go for that, please. So, okay, so our scores are being totted up. So we're on 39, and then, yeah, that's counting a few times. On to 59, on to 64, 69, 74, and then 80. Oh, crikeys. Okay, so because we had 3 swords, they could attack 3 times. Oh, this is going to be like a brutal annihilation, isn't it? I think we might kill them today. We've got 460. Okay, why have we got so many points? Okay, we won that at an absolute canter. Victory! Yes. Oh, we've got the arm, of Borg the Annihilator. It might be his arg, I don't know. We've got Borg's arg. Borg's arm is there. Okay. Right. So we can play again. Oh, I think I see how that works. I mean, it is, as sometimes these games are. I mean, this is a little bit less strategic, but, yeah, it is down to the rolls of dice and things. When you play a normal tabletop game like 40k or Warhammer Fantasy or whatever it is now, there is a little bit more involved than just sort of rolling some dice. You do sort of position your people, and they can do different attacks or different abilities. There's different areas you can go to on the battlefield to get victory points and do certain goals and things. So, yeah, it is a little bit more involved, but I guess, at a basic level, that, that was okay. That was a fun little kind of battle. Oh, hello. Sorry. I do apologize. Thank you for your patience. I've probably been there for quite a long time. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Hang on. Yeah, okay. You can have these things as well. I feel like I should give you a discount. Like a patience discount, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And you bought that one thing in cash. 3, 10. 1, 2, 3. Do you know what? To be different, you can have 10 of those. Look. There you go. Lovely. Splendid. Right. Pleasure doing business with you. I think we're shut now. So we'll close the thing. We'll shut it for now. And then, yeah, do you know what? We'll do some tidying up. We'll do a little bit of tidying up. But whilst we tidy up and just make the shop look nice, I think, yeah, we'll wrap things up for now. with our look at the very wonderfully named Tabletop Game Shop Simulator. That is quite fun to say. So we'll give that a scrub. There we go. Because, yes, I think we've seen everything. Certainly I've seen everything that I wanted to see from this game. I wanted to see the miniature assembly stuff, which we've seen. I wanted to see the painting bits. And I wanted to see the actual sort of tabletop battle itself. And we have seen that. We've seen all of those things. So yeah, I'm quite happy with sort of wrapping things up for now with this. But I mean, yes, okay. At its heart, it is one of those games. It's one of those games where you run a shop and you have to stack the shelves and you stand at the till and you press buttons and you give people change or you tap it into the sort of card reader thing. Yeah, it's one of them. It is one of those games. There's quite a lot of them in the last, couple of years maybe. There's been quite a glut of those. There's been a lot of them in all different sort of variations and shapes and sizes. But this one, I think, if I was going to play any for a prolonged period of time, I possibly would play this one because it's got that sort of collectible aspect to it. You can collect sort of figures, you build them up, you paint them, you can sell them on, you can battle with them. And yeah, I did see on the finances thing, whereabouts is that? Is that in here? Can we see finances? No, we can't see finances. Oh, we haven't expanded the shop yet. Maybe we should do that possibly before we wrap things up. Yeah, I wanted to look at the finances thing because I'm fairly sure we have to end the day. That's it. We'll end the day. So do that and do that. Yeah, look at that. So event registration. So it looks like you can sort of have events. It looks like you can run events. So you can bring people in. If you had a big shop, you can have lots of the gaming tables and people come in and pay to use them. There'll be a prize at the end of it. So yeah, I think this one has got a little bit more going on than other games of this nature. Because yeah, there's something happening. There's like a sort of a product that you can interact with. You can sort of build them and paint them or whatever. It would be nice to customize them a bit, because you can do that in real life. You can sort of, chop and change the models and use different arms and different heads and whatever. That'd be quite fun. But overall, Joe, that was good fun. That was good fun. Again, it is very samey in its sort of basic principles to other games like that, but this one does have the sort of whole sort of model collectible thingamajig, which is quite fun. And I like that. So to wrap things up, to finish things off, I know we haven't got that much in the way of stock. We've got no paints, and not much of a run on dice. The rule books went quite well, but the paints have all gone. There's one set of paintbrushes. The actual models themselves, that looks okay. And yes, we've got our one on there. I think, just to see what happens, let's just expand the shop. 800 of our 1,000 monies can go on this. So expand the shop. Right, so our shop score is 115. But what's happened? Where has it expanded? Oh, backwards. Oh, it's expanded that way. Oh, no, hang on. And out that way as well, because, of course, yeah, they were up in the sort of corner. Oh, right. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I think, then, what we do is... And I know we're not carrying on with this, but I just feel like it needs to be moved. Hang on a minute. Put that there. So this can then go sideways over here, like that. And then... the painting table... Oh, no, I don't want to do any painting. I want to move it. The painting table can go back in the window. And I want the painting table in the window. Because... why can't it go in the window? Game? Game, are you okay? Why can't it go there? Why can't it go in the window? Why can't the painting table go... Hang on, it was near... Oh, no, that is okay. No, that is fun. I thought it was supposed to go further forward. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hang on a minute. What did we order? Posters? Did I order some posters? I don't remember ordering any posters. I've ordered some additional posters that I don't recall ever buying, but okay. Good. Oh, no. I see what's happened. Yes, because the walls have moved, the game didn't know what to do with the posters. So it's just sort of, yes, put them back on the street in a box, which is an odd thing for us to do, given that it's our shop. But, yeah, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, there you go. There you go, look. So, yeah, we just sort of rejig things. We're obviously not going to keep this shop or anything, because, yeah, this is the demo and such. But, yeah, I feel like just before we go, we will make things a little bit more organised. So, like that. That can tuck into the corner, if it can fit, like that. That, then, can come around here now. So that can go... I think that's where the front of our one is, isn't it? There you go. There, look. So our one can go just there. And then, yeah, we'll bring this back like it sort of was, put it into that corner. and then we'll bring this back a bit, and then people have just got more room to meander around in the big empty shop. But there we go. I think with that done, I think, yeah, we've covered everything that I wanted to see. So we shall wrap things up for now with our look at the demo of the wonderfully named Tabletop Game Shop Simulator. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We'll substitute the chicken broth with, how about some beer? The Showstopper Challenge is complete. And I think you will agree that is an absolute showstopper. That's a showstopper and a half. The jug is a little bit broken. Why have you turned up to Christmas dinner in a suit and tie? Okay, so put that down. No, not that. No, pick it up. Oh no, they've set the kitchen on fire.